Hey y'all, it's Martha here. I am here to do my first tutorial for my Beebeecraft products that I received, and I did the unboxing for last week. And what I'm going to do is make some simple, quick and easy, fun cards. I discovered this process from Noit Art, and I will link her channel in the description, but I just loved it. And I'll show you what all I did yesterday in a moment. But what I'm going to do is use my stencils and my stamps and show you how I go about it. And the first thing I'm going to do is take these little white strips off the top here. I've had this package of scrapbook paper, I don't even know, probably 4 years or more. At least 3-4 years, I don't even know. And I thought it was so pretty, but I've never used a lot of it. I just have been kind of stumped on what to do with it. But anyway, I've already done some stenciling on here with a stencil that is not from Beebeecraft. But I thought I would do some butterflies on some of these. And I think that I'm just going to go ahead and use black. Now, I don't really have enough of these going around for if I use a lot of colors, but I will just clean them off in between with a wet wipe and hope that's good enough. Anyway, this is mixed media, so it doesn't matter that much. But anyway, I'm using some archival ink. I've already used some brown on here and some, I think that's purple. But I just kind of wanted to do a few butterflies on here as well. And I thought I would do a darker color and see how it goes. Now, since this is has a mixed media look, I'm not really worried about getting it perfect. And I guess I got some stars, or is it stars? I think it's stars. We'll go ahead and do a few of those too. Now let's see what that looks like. Looks pretty good. Now I think I'm going to do one over here as well. And then I think I'll go ahead and do this little one right over here. So that looks pretty good. And let's just do one right here as well. Let's see. Guess this one will be a little lighter. There we go. And I might do this one. I'm just having fun here, y'all. There we go. There's that one. Now let's see. I think I want to try a different color on this one. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this color off because it's permanent and it will, I mean, most of my stencils are stained anyway, but I want to use a different color right away, and I don't want it to mix too much. Maybe a little be all right. right, that not perfect, but I'm gonna call it good enough. Now, let's see what color we want to use with this one. We've already got some purple in here, so let's try some of that with the butterflies. And I'm just gonna bring it right up here. And is this a clean one? Yeah. Whoop. Now this is Distress Oxide Seedless. I think it's Seedless Grapes. So I'm just gonna go in here. Get a little bit more. I like that one. And let's see. I'm gonna come on down here and just do it like this. Get this little one over here. Okay. Oh, that's a cute little one. Now, I think what I want to try to do, I'm going to do one right here, but I think that I'm going to try to mix the colors a little bit. So this one is Abandoned Coral. So I'm gonna just put this here. And then I'm gonna go in with some of my purple. Now the colors are gonna mix and blend a little bit, hopefully. Ooh, I like. Look at that. I love it. Let's do another one here. Let's see. Let's do another mixed one over here. So okay, now I'm gonna wipe off some of this purple here. And I'm gonna go in here. And let's try to line it up again because it moved. Oh, I'm liking that one. Ooh, I love it. Should have done it with this one here. Let me see if I can line that up again. And I think I want to try to redo this one. It's kind of going to be hard here, but maybe I'll get it eventually. Alright, I'm just going to let that don't know if it's lined up perfectly, but I think it will be alright if I would quit moving it. Okay. He's kind of a double print, but it's okay. So I think I'm gonna do this little one here in the middle and just use what's left on my brush. That looks cool. Very nice. All right. I guess that's enough of playing with that stencil right now. And let's go ahead and close these up for the moment. Now let me show you what I'm going to do. To make your cards and your envelopes, let me bring over my little cutter here. Okay, what you're going to do, you can choose any direction. This is not really directional, but if it was, you could choose how to put it. And I think I'm going to do mine in this direction this time. Now, I'm going to cut it so I'm going to put it on the 7 right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right here. Now, I've lined it up with a 7 mark, so this is going to cut, this part's going to be 7 inches, and this is going to be 5. These are 12 by 12 sheets of paper. All right, there we go. Put this back over here. Now, the reason I wanted to do these is because you have your cards and you have your envelopes. And I've already done some stenciling, but you can do these ahead of time, and then when you can have them for a thinking of you card, a note card, a birthday card, and you can decorate it even more as time. Oh, let me show you. But let me show you what I did before. You can cut all, will be the cards here, and you will cut all the corners if you like the rounded corner look, which I kind of do. And then you can do the same with the envelopes. Now see right there, you can see that some of the paper is crooked. That's probably user error, but sometimes the paper is not exactly 12 by 12. And then my little guillotine cutter is kind of wonky and old too, so it's probably either user error or the guillotine's fault. Who knows? All right, I cut it too small that time. I wanted a bigger one. Okay, now here is your cards. You're just going to line them up. And fold them. And what I think is fun, you never know how it's going to come out, like where you stamped it or whatever. And you can also choose either side on this one because it is on both sides. Or you can go in and embellish with a sentiment, some gems, flowers, whatever. And then I'm going to do the same. I think I like this one the best. Looks like my corner needs to be trimmed a little better. I saw this video the other day and I just knew that I had to make some, because honestly making cards is not my favorite thing to do, but I do like the results. But these, I sat down for a couple hours and I cranked out a whole bunch of these. So look at that, isn't that pretty? And you can choose and keep embellishing or whatever. Now look at the envelope. You can take your card, and it's about 4 inches up. See, it doesn't matter about that on the inside, but it's about 4. You just got to make sure they overlap. Which they do. There's plenty. So now you have a beautiful envelope on both sides to match your card. And now you can fold these over and score it and all that if you're worried about the edges, but I'm not really, because sometimes we put cards in like packages, and I'm using art glitter glue, so I don't think there's going to be a problem with it coming apart. So I'm just going to go to the edge here and get plenty of glue. And then I'm just going to come up here and fold it. And if it turns out that it's off a little bit when it dries, you can trim it. And I think it will just, well, it's still a little wet, but it will just slide right in there. And then you can make it as close to the card as you want, or you can make it higher up so that you have more room inside if you need it. And what I like about these cards, that they're different. They fold different. You can do it this way, or you can do it this way. You can continue embellishing them any way you want to. I will just go ahead and show you one more time. These are so easy and they're so fun, and I'm so happy to be able to use up some scrapbook paper that's been laying around for so long and find such a fun use for it. So I will probably use some of these for Easter, for thank you cards, birthday cards. I will just further embellish them with my stencils. And you can add your own, you can use any scrapbook paper. It doesn't have to look like this, but look at that envelope. Oh my gosh. I think the envelope's prettier than the card, actually. So I'm gonna let those dry and I will show you one. Now this is one that I did yesterday with my stamps that I got from Beebeecraft. Let me pull them out here so you can take a look at them. Got a mess piled up over here, but here we go. I think I used mostly this one. Well, maybe not. Okay. I see I used a tube of paint, and I used the you know what? These are not from the stamps. I'm sorry. These are from this stencil. There's the jar and the palette knife, the tube of paint. And here's the paint palette. And then you open it up, and I did it in 2 different colors, actually a blue and a brown, but it looks green now because it mixed with the color on the card. And the only black I used here was Noit Art Forever, which is one of these stamps. This one you can see, but this can be further embellished. Thank you card, whatever you want to use it for. And I have a whole bunch here that I made, and I thought we could decorate a few of them. Look at all these I went through a whole pad of scrapbook paper that was beautiful, but I didn't know what to do with. I have all of these pretty colors, and it's got foil, and now I can further decorate them if I want to. Now look at this one. This part of the paper was mostly white, but then the one, this is all from one sheet, but look at the beautiful card inside. And I love them. I absolutely love it. It is so fun. Be so fun to decorate. But let's decorate one. We already used the stencils, so let's choose one. Let's choose a couple to decorate here with some stamps. I'm gonna go ahead. This is one that I didn't finish, and all I have to do is, oh, I didn't even see, you don't have to cut your corners if you don't want to. And just to be different, I think I will leave this one. It'll be the only one where the corners isn't cut. Because that will make it even easier if you don't have a corner rounder. But look at that, so pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and use a few of our stamps here. And I was going to use a stamping platform, but I think what I'm going to do, it will probably be easy. Let me move some of these out of the way. And what did I do with my stamping blocks? Got a big old mess. See, look at this stack of cards. Okay, I just pulled those blocks out. But you know what? I don't even think we need the blocks. We're just going to grab some stamps here. And I think, you know, since it's mixed media look, that it will be fine if one of them looks kind of faded or something. Okay. Okay, I showed you the stencils. Now let me show you some of the stamps here. I think I like this one right here. And I think I will start out with the black. And okay, this is the envelope. Come up here and make sure. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now I did that one. Let's put it back. And let's use up a squished up paint tube. Or no, wait. I want to use this one. And then this one from this one, which is like a paint blob. And I'm just going to do it over here. And then we got this one here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's do something on the envelope here. Now you can mix and match these. You can use your other stamps. And you can use these, like from Beebeecraft, any kind of stamp will work. But right now I am demonstrating BB stamps. So I am going to put this, look at this paintbrush. It looks like it's got paint drips hanging down. Isn't that cute? And you know what would be fun? Like, have a big sentiment across the top. Like, live life in full color or something like that. Like, as an inspirational card or something. Okay, let's see how this one turns out. Oh my gosh, look at that, I love it. Now what I'll do later is I will put a sentiment and decorate it some more, but I love the stamps. I love the stencils. So much fun to play with. And they work perfectly. There's no problem with the stamps. There's no problem with the stencils. You just get in there and have fun. You don't have to fight with anything. And this project is definitely, if you have some scrapbook paper that you've been hanging on to for a long time, but you don't know what to do with it, here you go. Here's your project. And like, if you are afraid to mail these because they're just glued instead of folded over, you can use anything you want. Like, if you can do you can do the fold if you want to. And I think I have a video somewhere that shows you how to do the fold and cut for the sides. But I don't think that's going anywhere. You could put a piece of tape if you wanted to, some double-sided tape instead of glue. That's what I think I'll do if I mail them like this. I'll put some double-sided tape there to seal it. But look at them, they're just so pretty. And you get your decorated envelope and your card, and then you can just embellish them any way you please. And I think that is probably long enough for this video. But look at all these beautiful cards. I've only used a few sheets of the paper out of that scrapbook paper pad, because it just never worked for my purposes. I don't know, and look at this one. Oh my God, I love this one. Beautiful. And I probably won't do much to this one. Maybe just put a sentiment on there. The card speaks for itself. All of these do, really. And I'm just trying to kind of show you the stack that I got out of one little paper pad. Now I'm set for the year, except for maybe Christmas or fall, but like note cards, thank you cards. I can either decorate them or not. Any kind of card, any kind of sentiment, especially for this paper. You could use seasonal paper or anything you want, though, really. But just look, look, look. I love it. Look at that. It's just beautiful. I love the mixed media look of this paper, and most of the work was already done for me. And then my stencils and stamps just made it even better. All right, that's it. Look at how many cards I have to decorate and send out. I'm so proud and happy, and now I love making cards when I didn't before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 cards. 22 cards. Now look at this one. It sticks up a little higher. It's just because I didn't fold it down as far. But you have plenty of room to stick a few little goodies in there for your friend or your family. All right, if you're still here, go on over to Beebeecrafts and find yourself some beautiful stencils and stamps and all the other goodies they have. So thank you so much for watching, and you will find a coupon code. You will find their website link all in the description, and you will find the links for the products that I received from them for doing these videos. So look at there. I'm so happy. I just want to look at them, and I just want to play with them and decorate them and continue playing with them. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I will be seeing y'all again soon. Bye now.